I've been wanting to do a video on how to ride a spooky horse, what to do with a spooky horse, but I don't have a spooky horse. I haven't had a horse in here in probably at least the last 6 or 8 months that was genuinely spooky. The reason for that is because all of the horses that you see in my videos are horses that have been sent to me to show. We'll train and show them in either ranch riding, reining, or working cow horse. So the training that I do is geared towards those three events. So a lot of times I use different training methods than what you typically see other trainers do. Other trainers that just work problems or start horses, they're working that problem or getting that horse started with just kind of a general technique in mind. Everything that I do is geared towards a direction, which I think is a big deal. And I think if people would more think about it that way, they would have a whole lot less problems with the horse. If you're constantly fixing this problem, fixing that problem, and you don't really have a clear objective that you're working towards, then your horse isn't really going to progress. And every time you fix one thing, something else is going to fall apart. Where if you would just get a clear objective for your horse, something that you're working towards, and it doesn't have to be show, doesn't have to be anything in particular. It's just a focus on your part to focus on a direction. Whatever that direction is really doesn't matter. But if you focus on a direction, you're going to really be surprised how many fewer problems you have with your horse. I've been wanting to do a video on how to ride a spooky horse, what to do with a spooky horse, but I don't have a spooky horse. I haven't had a horse in here in probably at least the last 6 or 8 months that was genuinely spooky. The reason for that is because everything in here has a focus. We're constantly working towards something. So even though a horse might shy away from a barrel over there or a clump of dirt over there, we have a focus, and that focus that I have and that horse has keeps that horse's mind going in a direction so that it's not bouncing all over the place. It's not going to things that we don't want. I'm focused on things we do want. Because of that, I don't ever have a spooky horse. And I think if you were to work your horse in a direction with a focus, focused on something, you would be surprised how few problems you have with your horse.